Welcome back to Talks of Lou. I hope you all enjoyed the festive holidays. I certainly did. Maybe a little bit too much. I inhaled an abundance, and I mean an abundance of chocolates. I spent my Christmas with my family. We ate lots of food, we had a lot of laughs, and we even played pool at the end of the night. My uncle's actually a G, like an actual G. He's so good at playing pool. I was not good at playing pool, but yeah, it was a really, really good night. Also, at work, I ate so much chocolate. Do you guys ever have that at work where everyone just decides to just fatten you up with chocolates upon chocolates? I definitely hit my festive weight gain, definitely for sure. Also, where I work, we have a food market, and in the food market, we have like actual like little like Dutch pancakes, and then they put the melted like Nutella or chocolate on top with the hazelnuts, and it's just heaven. I'll show you. As I digress, let's get straight into this video. These are my 5 top tips when it comes to wanting to hit that reset button. If you want to fix up your life, you've digressed off your path and just wanting to make a change. Like us all, we all tend to can't get the words out of my fucking mouth, man. Like us all, we all tend to have our own goals and ambitions, and we have a vision of where we want to be in life. And in that moment, we tend to kind of stick on a very motivated path. But sometimes life gets in the way. We have a lot of things that go on, a lot of external distractions. Sometimes we get depressed, and we just lose focus. For me, when that happens for me, I actually quite like that time, simply because I learn a lot. I am able to figure out what it is that I want to change. It may take some time, and in the moment, it doesn't feel great, but afterwards it does start to feel great because I then have built up that strength and that courage to then basically hit the reset button. Here we go with step 1. Before I go in with step 1, I make sure that when it comes to doing this reset, I do it on a day off. This is just so I have no distractions. I put my phone on do not disturb mode, and I just have that time to really focus on making myself happy again and realigning my energy and focus. The first thing I do is hydrate. And what I mean by that is when I wake up in the morning, I have a nice big glass of water. I add lemons in it to give it a little bit of zing, sometimes some limes, but I also put in 1 tablespoon of chlorophyll. Reese, this is where I need your help. I need you to grab the chlorophyll. It's just over there, I just don't want to move. Okay. So the director doesn't want to help me.
No, but if
I have to do these things myself. When I drink this glass first thing in the morning, it just helps to energize me. It tastes really nice because I am a lover for citrus. I love lemons, I love limes. The chlorophyll doesn't even really have a taste to it, in my opinion. Yes, it is green. A lot of people associate it with just tasting just really sea-like, but like I said, to me it doesn't taste like anything. The brand that I use is Kiki Health. You can buy this anywhere in like most supermarkets, most health stores sell it, or you can buy it on Amazon, eBay, anywhere. This is the bottle. This is what it looks like. It has about like 30 servings inside it, and yeah, you just use a tablespoon. If you'd like to know more about the health benefits of chlorophyll, definitely do your research, or if you would like me to talk about it, let me know in the comment section below. Drinking this first thing in the morning, 1, makes me feel like I'm being super healthy. I'm starting my day like so healthy. I'm having my lemon water. Secondly, it does give me a lot of energy, and it just creates happiness for me because it gives me the feeling of, yes, I'm gonna hit this reset button today. Step 2, cleanse. 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 So the next thing I do is I take a shower, a nice scrub-a-dub-dub. Clean the body, get rid of all those dead skin cells. But then after I've had the shower, I actually run a really, really hot bath, and I add in my loving bath salt mixture. This contains dried rose petals, rose and geranium essential oils, vanilla essential oils, castor oil, sweet almond oil, and olive oil. And I promise you, this smells so good, and also it leaves your skin so soft, and afterwards I just feel so good. I just feel like all the negativity, all of the low vibrational thoughts and emotions are just kind of dragged out of my body. I spend about 30 to 40 minutes in the bath. I do turn the light off because it's really nice to be in darkness. Sometimes I light a candle, unscented though, just because I don't want the smell of a scented candle to interrupt with the essential oils. The essential oils that I do put in this bath salt mix is to actually give me a more sense of love and cleansing myself, so don't want to mix up the smells. Whilst I'm laying in the bath, I do listen to solfeggio. I put the word right here. On Spotify, I listen to their healing sounds or healing frequencies, and the frequency I go for this particular reset is 528 hertz. I just find it just really hits the soul, gives me time to just really meditate and connect with myself. I almost feel like I'm repairing my body, my energy, and it's just if you haven't tried it out, try it out. Step 3, direction. What I mean by direction is after I've had my bath and I've got myself ready, I want to set my direction in terms of putting myself back on to the path that I digressed from. This could also mean whether I'm putting myself back onto that path in terms of with the same goals and ambitions, or I'm creating a brand new one from what I've learned in my low moment that I'm recovering from. I tend to have something called a habit tracker. A lot of people use them. I've been using this for years. It has been my secret. I have been using this for years. I have found this super helpful. I highly recommend it if you are someone who really likes to organize yourself and put all your goals and ambitions to paper. First thing I do is I get a piece of paper and I write down how I'm feeling within the moment. I also write down my goals and ambitions, and if it's matching to what my goals and ambitions were previously. I then grab my habit tracker to see if my feelings and emotions and my goals and ambitions that I have now is matching my current habit tracker. If it's matching, then great. I don't really need to fine tune it, add it, or remove anything. But from my learning period, sometimes from looking at my goals and ambitions, they may have changed, which then means I need to change all of the tasks, all the things that I need to do to achieve them on my habit tracker. This is what my habit tracker looks like. I don't know if you can see that. You can download these habit trackers like templates on Google. Some people do actually buy like habit tracker like notice boards or whiteboards, or I've seen diaries and posters, but I just download one off Google and I handwrite on it. It will look something like this. So as you can see on this habit tracker, you can basically, it does say like date and habit. For me, that's more so task, and I would write down all alongside here in terms of things that I want to do. I'd also break up the month into the actual days, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I can give you an example. As you can see, I've written all my tasks here. I've put the days. I even put I love you, which is just motivation. And here on the side, I put numbers in terms of how many times within the week that I need to complete these things. And then I will just highlight, every time I've done it. Where I've put NN, it just means not needed. WN means when needed. And as you can see, not all the time I'm able to stick to it, but this is my motivation and makes me feel really happy when I see what it looks like at the end of the month. So that's what my habit tracker looks like. That is what I do to kind of set direction for myself in terms of where I want to be. Step 4, that is fuel. And what I mean by that is food. So as you have noticed, in the first 3 steps, I don't actually eat when it comes to doing this whole reset. That is simply because I want to give my body a break. This does mean I am in like a fasted state, which then increases my energy alongside the nice drink I have in the morning. That's why I don't eat first thing. What you put in your body is very, very, very important. A lot of us, we all know that. But during this reset, I eat my most favorite meal. It is nutritious, so it does make me feel really good inside, and I feel like I'm really kind of hitting that reset with myself. My favorite meal that I eat is pasta. Now, it has to be chickpea pasta. There is something about chickpea pasta. Something about it. I mix it in with some pesto. I then roast chickpeas, mushrooms, sweet peppers, onions and garlic. Add a little bit of spice. Just different kind of seasonings, mostly smoked paprika. I do love smoked paprika. After I roasted those, I kind of just mix everything together. Makes me feel really, really good. And again, at this step of the reset, I'm starting to kind of wind down, relax, and feel even more happier. Step 5 is moving. Moving basically means to me in this reset is taking myself out on a walk and being in nature. This gives me time to appreciate my surroundings, to congratulate myself on the work that I've done from step 1 to 4, and really just end this reset on a relaxing note. I live in London, so I like to take this walk in Richmond Park. It is one of my favorite places. I've grown up with this park throughout my whole life. It's got a lot of beautiful, secret, mystic places within this park, especially Isabella Plantation. If you ever go, do go there from like spring to summer. It is absolutely beautiful. Being in this setting allows me to connect with nature, connect with myself. I also take this time whilst I'm on a walk to not listen to music, to actually listen to nature, listen to the birds, and really use my senses in a more spiritual kind of connecting way. Sometimes I hug a tree or two. It's a beautiful thing. So on this walk, I also say out my affirmations. I recite the list that I had written in step 3 in terms of achieving my goals and what it is that I want, how I'm feeling, and having that conversation with my higher self. And honestly, I laugh during these walks. Sometimes I cry out of joy. Sometimes other negative emotions release too. But by the end of it, honestly, I'm like happy as Larry. Those are my 5 top things that I do to hit the reset button, to fix my life, to use everything that I've learned in my low vibrational period to put myself back on track or on a new one. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. You know how it is. If you would like more information in regards to anything I've spoken about in this video, do hit me up in the comments section, and I will see you in the next one. We can finish filming now.
Finish, yeah?
Yeah.